Hello valued viewers, I hope you're doing wonderfully well. Today is a very exciting day. We've got two new weapons to show off to you, anti-ship missiles, and two new aircraft. We have the very real Kh-35U subsonic anti-ship cruise missile and the conceptual, never went into production, Kh-61 supersonic long-range anti-ship missile. In terms of the aircraft, we have the very real Mig-29KR and the conceptual Su-33M. The premise of this video is, in reality, Russia is attempting an aircraft carrier strike group refit based around their one carrier, the Kuznetsov, which is being repaired and refitted at the moment. Aboard will be one squadron of Mig-29KRs. Their primary anti-ship weapon will be the KH-35U. But we want to ask the question, what if the Russian Navy had gone a different route? Because there was another route they could have taken. They could have made the upgraded Su-33M modernized Su-33 naval flankers with 2020's AESA radar, avionics suite, and newer engines. As well as that, the Su-33 would have carried this missile, the Mark II capable Kh-61. So, which would have been better? The route they're going with the MiG-29s, or the route they abandoned, the Su-33M with the supersonic missile? Let's go and find out. First, the missiles. Kh-35U, range 140 nautical miles, and it is transonic. Very similar to a modern American Harpoon. Warhead, just over 300 pounds. Next, the Kh-61 is a really interesting missile based on the surface-launched P-800, which does exist and is equipped on contemporary Russian warships. The air-launched version, the Kh-61, never went into production for the reasons we've talked about. But if you recognise this missile, it's because they did actually sell it to India. It's called BrahMos, and they run it on the Su-30MKI. So it'll be an almost identical setup to that. Range, 162 nautical miles. It's not stealthy, but it's all based around flying low and fast, Mach 2.5. Today is mainly about the anti-ship capabilities of these two setups. The MiG-29 contains AESA radar, radar cross-section of 3.8 square meters, and can carry 4 Kh-35Us. The Su-33, the same AESA radar, which is our general purpose AESA radar in-game, radar cross-section 5 meters squared, and can carry 1 Kh-61 on a reinforced center mount, the same as the Indian fighters do. Our MiG-29 is not perfect. It's missing 2 pylons and a couple of other small features, but for today, it's going to be near enough to the real KR. Another piece of history, the MiG-29K also went into service with India only. Russia are going to be using the KR designation. For medium-range defense, they will have R-77-1. The Sukhoi has one belly-mounted Kh-61, will also carry ECM jammers, and 4 medium-range R-77-1s. Let's have a look at the wargame. Russia is running a wargame with America in the Black Sea. America is sending in a destroyer flotilla, 5 Arleigh Burkes. They also have an AWACS, and they have 4 Super Hornets murder loadout with 14 AIM-260s, 2 close-range weapons, and a fuel tank. So they are really difficult opponents. Russian will run 2 different simulations. North Fleet, which includes 12 anti-ship MiG-29KRs with the Kh-35Us, and we'll also have another 12 MiGs in air-to-air loadout, and that will be our humans. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll see how much damage they can do to the American wargame fleet. We also have an AWACS here. Then we'll rerun with Southern Fleet, which will have 12 anti-ship Su-33 modernized, each carrying Kh-61. And the other half of the squadron, again, will be 12 humans flying air-to-air. Closer look at Northern Fleet. The 12 anti-ship MiGs will be AI, with the loadout as shown before. The humans will operate from the same ship, and will be loaded out thus, because we want a bit of air-to-air action in here as well. It's not that relevant to the video, but I just want something for my humans to do. The MiG will be equipped with the futuristic R-77M. In fact, R-77M is here, just going into service around now or in the next year or so with Russia. Max range, effective range, 103 nautical miles. America will be running their superior AIM-260 here, 135 nautical miles. The humans will obviously take off first, clear out the Super Hornets, then the anti-ship will start taking off and try and do some damage. On the Southern Fleet, the anti-ship will be as we showed before, and the humans, a superior loadout of 10 R-77Ms and exterior jammers. By the way, this is not meant to be a fair fight. The Americans are obviously meant to lose here. We're trying to see which is the most effective of the Russian fleet layouts. And bearing in mind, I haven't actually run this yet. Do we think 12 MiGs with 48 KH-35s is going to be better? Or modernized Su-33s with 12 KH-61s is going to be better? Have a guess.
I think numbers speak volumes.
Simba's going for North Fleet. Anyone going for Southern Fleet?
Bird will. Speed over numbers.
Right, speed over numbers, quality over quantity.
I'll go Southern Fleet.
All right, guys, stand by. First, we'll start with the Northern Fleet. Okay, Simba, please spawn in and take off. Good luck, sir.
What?
Slag. Do it again, Simba.
Why did I just hear a sonic boom?
Can we please have jump? In you go. Do it again.
Oh my god.
Alrighty then. Woo! Can we have push, go? Yeah. Do it again. Come on, push, work with me here. Viewers, you'll have to ignore the one MiG loss. Obviously, we had a minor carrier accident. Why is it doing that, guys? What is that all about? Alright, it's cannonball, punch it. Drop when that thing goes down, spawn in. Look at drop! Look at That's gonna be another death. Redo it, drop. Only viewers, you kind of have to ignore this bit. Like I always say, it's a work in progress. Redo it, drop.
It was DCS crash as well.
Oh, god damn it! Violating you go.
Currently at port, headed to the stern.
Roger, come here, War Dog on, please, guys.
You're looking so cute in my mirror.
Get another one. Guys, should we start again? Do you want to be airspawn? I know we've tried and it obviously doesn't work. Should we airspawn you and you just buzz the carrier? Yes. Right, Northern Fleet. I'm going to unpause you in 3, 2, 1, go. As you probably noticed by a blooper reel that I probably will put in, we couldn't get the planes to take off from the carrier. Well, not the human planes anyway. So I'm going to cheat and they're going to start in the air. Welcome to Grim Reapers. You are low, aren't you guys? Jesus. Don't hit the tower. Don't hit the tower. Don't hit the tower. Don't hit the tower. Oh my god. You're okay. You're okay. Right, continue. Get up to altitude now as if you've just taken off. Go west. They're going to hit a little trigger here. That will spawn the baddies in. It will spawn the anti-shippers in. Oh, poor Red Stark hit the back of the carrier. Get another one. Wow. All right, the guys are supersonic already. And heading out to the trigger point. Like I said, these aren't perfectly realistic. They're missing a couple of pylons. They've got the wrong engines in. Near enough for today, bearing in mind that the air-to-air today is really just token. Through the clouds already. Simba Wimba is in the lead. Sock's over the carrier again. Right, off you go, Sock, westbound. Try and catch up with the boys. Oh, okay. Bad guys have spawned in. Guys, please bracket 300 to get an intercept vector. Hostiles are 185 nautical miles away. I'm just going to check the anti-ship, make sure they've not got gummed up. Okay, the AI anti-ship should be able to operate from the ship fine. It's just the humans that won't work. 3 KH-35Us each.
Come on. 300.
Guys, I'm taking you slightly north just to avoid that destroyer fleet. Anti-ship are taking off. Right, guys, you have an AWACS support. They have AWACS too, so you will be able to see them on your data link screen. They are, break, 155 nautical miles away.
Simba turning towards first F-18. Simba's got lock at heading 285.
Yep. You should be able to head. You should be able to head towards the target now, guys.
Has them on radar, will not fire yet.
First missile's inbound. Simba firing missile to go defensive and offensive crank.
Roger. I will not call out the hostile missiles, and our guys can't see them.
Pilot Fox 3.
They can tell by the posture of the hostiles. Note how Simba's fired and is now cranking to the right. That will limit the ability of their missiles. R-77 on burn.
Naval Fox 3.
Heading 330 should be a 45-degree crank.
Here is the terminal phase of the AIM-260. The AIM-260 is a superior missile to the R-77, so my guys have to beat them with numbers and with tactics. Lots of my guys firing missiles now.
Defensive, it's Fox 3.
One major problem is my guys only get 6 missiles each. Each of those Super Hornets gets 16 missiles each, which is a...
Bird Fox 3. And cranking right.
I've got missile warning.
Boosh Fox 3, cranking.
Simba is in parameters, firing second Fox 3. He is still cranking defensive.
All hostiles cranking defensive.
Fox 3.
Punch it, sock.
Simba Fox 3. Again, starting offensive crank.
Ricky Little on fire.
Missiles guiding. These missiles will now guide on the data link from the AWACS, not from our guys' radar, and vice versa. This AWACS will be guiding
Pilot Fox 3.
the American missiles in.
Going defensive.
Roger. Can I have 3 volunteers to hold on missiles so that
holding.
we're not all firing at the same targets?
Boosh holding.
I still have. I have no. I have no radar lock right now.
All right, boys, I'm done. I'll see you back on the carrier.
Yep, off you go. 90-mile no man's land currently. First R-77Ms have going in. They've done well. Bloody well, actually. They were fired. Our guys fired them at Mark II, that's why.
They're notching.
Really good first shots, guys. Really good. And he's failed to notch. The AI is not set to max skill level today.
They're
Not
jamming.
set-
3. Simba got good splash. I'm going to
War Dogs
turn
Fox 3.
cold.
Go kill someone.
Pilot Fox 3.
Drop splash 1.
2.
Boosh defensive.
Pilot defensive.
Good notch push. How did you manage that? That's AIM 260 as well. Right, how many have we lost so far? We've lost 1 guy so far. 1 guy. And they've lost 2 guys.
Have we lost anyone?
Yep, we've got 8 in the air. And we will lose more. AIM 260s are heading in now for the kills. Oh, no, we haven't. I do apologise. Yep, sorry. No, you're right.
Gripnik slowly floating to the ground. Gripnik got shot.
Oh, it was Grump. He's just not... He just doesn't know it yet.
Fox 3.
Simba Fox 3.
Stock Fox 3.
Simba turn offensive crank.
Oof, jeez.
Oh,
Great
what?
dodging, guys. You've done some great dodging.
Gripnik got killed by friendly.
Huh.
Fox 3.
Defensive.
Oh, well, you've
Going
done your job.
defensive.
Now you can watch the glory of the Russian Navy 2025, if they ever rebuild it. Super bogs again, super. The problem with these bogs is they've got so many missiles, they will keep firing and firing and firing and firing and firing. Whereas our guys are going to run out of missiles. That said, this is a good shot by someone. Get some super bog. Now that missile will keep guiding that you just fired. That's going to guide on data link now.
Simba Fox 3 down to 3 sticks.
1 super bog left, but he is getting close to you guys. Just be a little bit careful.
Cap War Dog.
Send.
Can I get a intercept vector, please?
Stand by. Can anyone see
Splash
Bulldog?
F-18.
I'm being chased by M260s.
Roger, concentrate on dodging. I'll give you that information. Oh, you've done it. Right. Baddies are dead. You actually did so much better than I thought you were going to do. Just to concentrate on dodging your missiles, guys. That applies to all of you. And then put yourself on autopilot, RTB, and come and watch the anti-shipping do their job. Most of you have got AIM-260s coming towards you. I'll tell you that. There's no, the fight's done now. Like I said, valued viewers, that was never meant to be a fair fight. We were supposed to win that. It's a token air-to-air for you. Shows what superior missile firing, what superior missile cranking can do.
Sock is bingo, heading back to carrier.
Note, these weapons are better than R-77 in-game and in real life, probably. So, it was just superior fighting. Oh, Simba's about to get his comeuppance. Oh, he's on form. Look at that notch he got. Nice. Very nice, guys. All AIM-260s essentially defeated, guys. You can all RTB. I need to concentrate on the anti-shipping now. Okay, look at that. Just in time. The first KH-35Us are now out. Oof, oof, oof. So this is an upgraded version of the original KH-35, which is a kind of 80s, 90s missile, which went about 80 miles. This will go about twice as far, about 140 miles, still subsonic. Right.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
Have you got fuel issues, or have you been hit?
I haven't been hit, but I am out of fuel.
Can you glide for break 20 miles? I've got a base for you at Sochi.
I can try.
079. If you can get 20 miles, there is a lovely little base for you.
Hey, Cap, I've got a question.
Punch it.
I mean, it's not, like, important or anything.
It's
but
not.
Are we supposed to have a hook?
I don't know. I never really intended these to operate from carriers as human. Let me have a look. No, you don't have a hook. So, you know what, Damp? It's actually quite an important question. I'll give you that. Just make it work, Damp. Just make it work.
It wouldn't be my first time. I've landed a Mozzie on a carrier before.
Obviously, you spotted these aren't proper KRs, valued viewers. They are actually S models that we've just put a skin on, and we put a big radar in and changed the fuel amount and stuff like that. They're not proper KRs. They're the closest we can get with what we really care about. The next bunch of KF-35s are going out. Boof, 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 boof.
Might have a shoot, then.
Yeah, I'll allow you, as these are prototype KRs, I'll allow you to eject over the carrier, and that will count as a landing. Make sure you don't get swept away in the wind. It's a west to east wind. Left control and whiskey will get rid of that huge draggy tank. I wouldn't want to drag that around. Woohoo! That, value viewers, is a 600-gallon tank. It's absolutely massive. No, it's not. It's I don't know. I can't remember. It's big, real big, like the biggest tank in the game.
It's a big tank.
Violet somehow managed to burn through it. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Violet. Violet is like, has an on position and an off position, but nothing in the middle. It's all burn or nothing. Isn't that right, Violet?
Pretty much.
And no self-preservation.
No, Violet doesn't do self-preservation. Violet's self-preservation is shoot the other guy down first.
Violet final, the Dead Sea.
That's definitely final.
See, we're in the Dead Sea.
Yeah, we're not in the Dead Sea, we're in the Black Sea.
Alright, the Black
Violet.
Sea, sorry.
Violet failed geography.
This is the Dead Sea. Good news for you, Violet. You float easy.
You float, yeah.
How's that crosswind, bird?
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, look at that crosswind. Poor old bird. You sucky, sucky long time. I gave you a 30-knot crosswind.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
You got this, comrade.
Take the rudder.
We're very proud of you, bird. Well, someone brought a plane back. Sock, have you landed? Where's Sock? Here goes Sockington.
Oh, he do break over carrier.
How milsim of you, Dan? Sock's doing Sock.
War dogs, flame out.
Oh, got another man down. Awkward. A beautiful crab angle. Love a good crab. God saw fit to make it a windy day, boys. One man down, two man down, however many man down.
What is the glide ratio of the MiG-29?
But even worse than the F-16, it's pretty terrible.
It is brick, comrade.
Oh, brilliant. So I will probably be 15 miles short.
You can do some marine botany, guys.
Cap, can you call me in? Whether I'm high, low, left, right?
There's a carrier in front of you, and it's the right one. Yes, you're good.
Good luck, Sockington, Walkington.
Oh, they don't have
Cap,
elevator
it's
station.
turning.
Yeah, that will
Carrier's
happen.
great.
Alright, just stick it down,
And
stick it down,
poppy
stick it
shoot.
down. Poppy shoot, P for 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 shoot.
The flag's still up.
He got some flying practice, look. Landing practice.
Touch and goes.
Touch and go practice. Now you're out of your planes, I'm going to allow you to watch the missiles from Spectator and punch it. Right, 48 vampires, very low for subsonic against 5 American destroyers. Place your, oh, SM2's out. SM2's got about 64 each.
For the glory of the motherland.
The glory of the motherland, indeed. Missed. Missiles are tracking targets. They're just so slow. Slow vampires are a nightmare. So easy to shoot down. Even this low, 42 feet. Missed.
I was wondering why the Russian missiles have their jet missiles slightly offset. Wouldn't that just cause disturbance and like pitch and drag?
No idea.
No, if you want to dodge the radar from the ships, you have to go big and low. 5 meters or less.
Yep, that's right, so you do have to go very low. Right.
Set to help keep the pitch upwards so it doesn't just slam into the ground.
What am I said? First batch didn't do jack. Although they have won a lot of missiles out. A lot of SM2s have been fired. And they've only got 64 each. Missiles out.
Have we ever considered putting chaff canisters on missiles?
No, ships do use chaff in real life, but I've never heard of missiles. It's a fair comment.
Comrade, the Ruskies probably have, I assume you could say decoy, not necessarily chaff, but they do have countermeasures we've seen in Ukraine.
I mean, I think it would be a pretty easy function to put an RWR system. And as soon as the RWR detects a target, start this defensive chaff.
But do you want to give that technology if it doesn't go off?
Oh,
It's already happened, comrade.
2/3 have been destroyed. Alright, firing again. Last batch of KH-35s going in. Good luck. They're just too slow, guys, to beat Aegis.
Without stealth.
Without stealth. No stealth, no speed means no get through, unless you've got a million of them bastards.
They're too high.
You have to make it through, comrade, or you don't get ration this week.
Oh, one's tracking.
Ow! In the friggin'
And-
face. Yeah, no chance, guys. Aegis is too good for old 80s tech.
Well, I think a coordinated attack on all 48, kind of coming into the box at the same time, might have a better chance. But when it's coming in waves, it's giving.
Fair point.
Time
You have
to
to do Alpha Strike.
Yeah. So time on target strike. God, it's so difficult to do. And getting the AI to do it is so hard. Anyway, we fired sequentially in 3 batches there, 48 KH-35Us, and they just didn't get through. Now let's try the whole thing rerun with 12 KH-61s. Go, my beautiful humans.
Yeah, they're all complicated.
Oh shit, Cap.
Yep.
I got a hook.
Oh, you got a hook this time. You can actually land.
What the
Don't land yet, damn. Don't land yet. We've got to go and shoot some hornets down first. Man, that looks good.
I'll see you on the boat.
Yep. Look at that, humans. Tell me that's not a friggin' sexy sight until 2 of them smash into each other. Su-33M is a better plane than Mig-29, probably. It carries more missiles, its radar's slightly bigger, blah, 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 blah. Watch out for that pole. That pole took one of you out last time. It's a problem, and you will barely be able to see it.
Good formation discipline.
Huh. That man said, hey boys!
I'm going under the carrier deck here. There we go.
Admiral's gonna have your freaking balls. Alright, off you go. Guys, west, go due west. I need you to set a geographic trigger off, and I'll tell you when you can engage.
Violet, you bingo fuel yet?
Oh, she's turning around, she's gonna come and shoot you down, I think.
Afterburner discipline is a thing.
Afterburner discipline is a thing. That's right, Tam. Look at you being all mature. And Simba Wimber is in cons. So is AWACS. Protecting AWACS is a priority, not that you can do much to protect it. Don't mind the baddies because sniper. Once you're at altitude, you might as well go onto mill power, guys. All baddies are in. Right, guys. I'm going to vector you to avoid the destroyer group. So please, guys, head for the time being 310. What do you think about Su-33M valued viewers in terms of viability? I certainly think it's one of the best looking planes ever.
Yeah, comrade, everything with the canards best.
Right.
It is the world's second fastest biplane.
It is. A lot of people think these canards here, whatever you call them, are for maneuverability. They're not. They're actually for the cheapest way of modifying the plane because of the center of gravity shift, because of the landing gear. They added 2 tons of steel in this aircraft for reinforcement for the hook and mainly for the landing gear to allow such a heavy plane to operate from carriers. And the cheapest way to adjust the center of lift was actually to add these weird little canards rather than redesign the wings, redesign the fuselage and stuff like that.
AWACS is giving us data on the bandits.
Guys, all right, keep heading this way.
Contact.
They contact 300.
Senda has contact at 295. Missiles out from the bandit.
I suggest heading towards bandits now at 290, guys. Fighting.
Bird's gonna Fox 3 them, scare them.
Fox 3, lead target.
Hostiles have started cranking. Think about what that means.
Gonna go offensive crank right.
Grupnik, crank left. Grupnik
Cannonball.
got missile call.
Simba Fox 3 just inside parameters. Offensive crank.
Good work, guys. That means you're, 125 overblown shot. Oh, it's because it's gone up to Angels. Look how fast he's got. It's gone up to Angels 50 and got Mark 1.5. Allows him to overblow his shots by a little bit.
Grupnik Fox 3 again, cranking right.
Violet Fox 3, cranking right.
My guys are going to fire the missiles off and then they turn 45 degrees left or right. And the baddies are going to do the same as well.
Heading 340 is a right crank. For 45.
Oh, look at that thing bend.
Grupnik now cranking left.
I have
Fox
nothing
3
on
again.
me. Turn him back hot.
Bird's
Cannonball and
hold. Fox 3 again, cranking right, defensive.
No man's land, 100 nautical miles.
Missile called out.
Fox 3. Returning to offensive crank. To the right.
No man's land, 90 miles.
Violet Fox 3 on rearmost target.
Cranking right.
Violet cranking left.
Grupnik Fox 3.
Okay, first missiles on both sides. Terminal phase. Got a twitching R-77 in there. That was fired at 120 miles. Overblown.
Simba Fox 3.
Still got pace on it. Good shot. Oh, cheeky swine. Oh shit. Simba.
Violet Fox
Simba's
3.
down.
No.
Your missiles will live on, Simba, in infamy. And data link. Right, we've still got plenty of missiles in the air to do this with. Pang. First super bog down.
Grupnik Fox 3.
Fox 3,
Cranking
Simba,
left.
cranking right. We got one.
We
Grupnik
have.
going defensive.
And you've put them nice and defensive as well, which is great news. Uh-oh. Right, no other of my guys down yet, which is nice. Oh, KH.
Fox,
Sorry, go ahead.
sock in parameters, Fox 3s.
KH-61s are out already. Look at that for a missile.
Splash 1.
Hold on, boys.
War Dogs, Fox 3 times 2.
Or smashing them out.
Fox 3.
Fox 3 times 3.
Legal tender. It's legal tender, guys. 2 super bogs down. I haven't been following the
Cannonball,
fight.
Fox 3.
Violet Fox 3 times 2.
Look at that exchange of wares, humanoids.
Bird
Look at
Fox 3,
parameters.
offensive crank right.
Fox 3 on defensive.
Still 2 boggy bogs up.
Done my job. I'm going back to boat.
Trying to watch the anti-shipping as well. Look at those heffing monsters. P800 Brahmos, KH-61. Look how well they're modelled as well.
Go defensive.
Roger, still 2 super bogs up, guys. And
Sock
plenty of missiles.
defensive.
Jesus Christ.
I'm out. They got me.
Bird's defensive.
2 down and 2
War Dogs
down.
down.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got twice as many as them, so just keep pumping those missiles in, guys. Good news is, at least you're going to buy enough time to get these KH-61s out, which are really shifting for a Violet's been chased around the Earth by friggin' AIM 6260. Run, Violet, run. Well done. So ABAC's working. We're getting a lot of Duff KH-77s. Good dodging, guys. Keep it going. A lot of good
My
dodges.
missiles coming in.
Which one was yours, Socky? Yep, I think I see it. I think I see it. Pang! Hit him. Well done. 1 bog
Hey,
left.
I got a splash too.
Well done. 1 bog left, guys. Poor Violet's still getting churned. No, she's alright.
Oh, more missiles coming in. Grupnik going defensive.
Violet learning to survive.
Bird's defensive.
Yeah, those 260s are bitches.
Violet Fox 3 times 2.
We'll just chase you. Uh-oh. Yep, I see it. Violet's smashing that guy. Alright, KH-61s have nearly covered to 200 miles. And you've got R-77s on that stupid bog.
Dropnik Fox 3.
Well done for you lot surviving those missiles. That was a friggin' onslaught this time. Also, you've got bigger RCS, which makes it harder for you to dodge those missiles. All right.
Slots on me going defensive.
Shot Grump. Yeah, a thing is happening. I think it's definitely happening. Hopefully that missile will guide on data link now.
Red Fox 3.
Violet Fox 2 times 2.
First anti-ship missiles are
All right.
pretty close.
Yeah, I'm watching the dude. Right, this time, these missiles are so quick. Look, this fight's still going on. So I'm going to leave the scoreboard up, valued viewers. Right, they're coming in at Mark 2.5, 44 feet. See the power of the Kh-61. No SM2's out yet. SM2's are rated for Mark 2.5. Oh, the SM2's out. Look how they do this swerving maneuver. Swerve. Oh, peace track, peace track, peace track, peace track, peace track, peace track. One's gone done. No, it's not. No, it's not. Too much is happening. I can't see what's happening. No, it's not. Too much. Two ships are hit, and one's curved around the back.
Splash last 18.
The difference, guys. The difference. They smash right through everything.
F-18s are down.
Well done, guys. I would suggest just ejecting so you can watch the fireworks. The fireworks will be fun. I can guarantee that. Look at those SM2s. The SM2s are slower than the friggin' thing they're chasing.
Oh no! They got me.
You've done your freaking job, Bird. 3 ships left. I want to have a closer look at how they got through the defences. They're not weird or cheating. They will be shot at, valued viewers. We've just made them as big as they are, with a big radar cross-section flying at 40 feet, as they should do in real life, at Mark 2.5. This is the same kind of efficacy you should get from the BrahMos from India as well. Right, next missiles. 25 miles on covering the distance extremely quickly. I hope they don't go for those sunk ones. That's the worst thing about this game, is that the missiles will go for the sunk ones even when they've gone underwater, and there is nothing I can do about that. It's all locked behind full game code.
These new 3 missiles look like they're on target.
Yeah, I think they found targets. They'll use their own radar in here when they're within about 10 miles to find the target. SM2's out. It's just the pace. It's the raw pace that these things travel at.
The southernmost Eiliberg is
He's going hard. Yep, he shot that one down.
Jesus Christ. All got shot down this time. How about that? I just
One's
chose.
gone, one missed out.
Yeah. One went round the back again.
Dead.
That's interesting. They must be, I don't know how they're programmed. I didn't program them like I did, but they're pretty awesome so far. So they both got shot down that time, and the other one went loopy round the back. How interesting. Wow, look at that for a screenshot. That's got to be the friggin' screen grab right there. I love how they fire SM2s and chase them down.
I love how Violet's still being chased by an AIM-260.
Yeah, Violet's been chased by a lot of AIM-260s a day. Good luck, Violet. It will just chase and go, these things. They're so kinematically good.
I think you finally beat it. It's at 470 knots decreasing.
Oh, I'm very proud of Violet. Oh, look at our Kh-61. It's going for the AWACS, I think. No, it's run out of legs. You tried your best. You tried your best. Right, one more batch. They're already done better than the Kh-35s. Our main concern is that they're locking onto those ships that are underwater. All right, here they come. They have missiles. Lock. SM2's out. This one's going straight for matey boy. It's going to plough his face right into you. No, it's not. It's going to miss. It's going to miss. Why don't we always follow the one that misses? Bang. Doesn't matter. It was shot. Go on. Go on. Bang! Yeah! Look at that, guys. Smash! It hits it with such ferocity, it burrows its way right through the ship and explodes right in the middle. It's got a funkin' great warhead, not as big as La Razum, but it's still a big warhead and enough to take a destroyer out. Well, they weren't perfect, but they were pretty good, and they took 3 of the 5 destroyers out, and the other 2 are still flying around somewhere doing whatever the hell it is that Kh-61s do when they've travelled 100 miles past the target on their way to bomb Turkey, which is pretty cool. And that was all fair and square, and I'm happy with that. So like I said, the air-to-air was a bit silly, but it was good fun and good practice for the guys. Anti-shipping proved to me, with everything set up as fairly as we could to open source information, that if Russia had gone for the Su-33M and the Kh-61, a bit more like India did, then it would be more effective anti-shipping wise than their Mig-29KRs and their Kh-35s. And maybe even cheaper in the long run, to be honest. You guys, anything to add?
No, good fight, good fun.
As one famous TV commentator said, speed and power is always better.
Right, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you on the next one.